by the way, I sit on the stand, and it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down, so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again. They'd look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap.
Yeah. And why you think this guy is a good guy, I don't know.
It was meant to be a formal event, the swearing in of U.S. Defense Minister Ashton Carter. But the limelight was diverted away from Carter as U.S. Vice President Joe Biden couldn't keep his hands off Carter's wife, Stephanie. Stephanie Carter seemed frozen as Biden's grip seemed to last too long. Meanwhile, the newly sworn-in Defense Secretary continued with his remarks.
I'm grateful to the President and the Vice President for your trust and confidence, and to the U.S. Senate as well.
Things went from uncomfortable to plain awkward as Biden bent down slightly, apparently to whisper in Carter's ear. This so-called awkward moment attracted media interest immediately, but Biden is no stranger to this particular situation. In 2012, he was photographed in the same position with a voter in Ohio while campaigning, and later that year with former U.S. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton. But Biden's affections transcend the U.S., as he gave the same warm treatment to Brazilian President Dilma Rousseff and former President of Ireland, Mary McAleese. In the political correctness-obsessed American culture, Biden's antics may seem bold, but an article by the Associated Press proved Americans are forgiving of Biden's awkward moments, calling the situation with Carter's wife just Biden being Biden.
All men and women created by the you know the thing. Among many qualified people, I'm the best qualified person for this job. I'm beginning to see why your wife left you. Why you text him? Why? You're getting nervous, man. COVID has taken this year, just since the outbreak, has taken more than 100 years. Look, here's the lives. When you think about it. The rapidly rising I don't know. I just spoke at Dartmouth on healthcare at the medical school, or not. I guess I wasn't actually on the campus, but people from the medical school were at the. I want to be clear. I'm not going nuts. I'm not sure whether it was a medical school or where the hell I spoke, but it was on the campus. I propose, and I'm going to digress slightly. We're in a situation. The president asked me to head up a cancer moonshot. Another country and annexed a significant portion of it called Crimea. He's saying that it was my loss. It was his fault. Guatemala, El Salvador, and went and say in Honduras and say, look, I took on Putin in terms of Iraq. In terms of what was going on in Ukraine. By strengthening, by investing $100 billion in education, in global warming efforts. It's a whole range of things. We can't afford it by just beginning to reward work as much as wealth. It get hot. I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down, so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again. If you want to protect yourself, get a double-barrel shotgun. Have the shells, a 12-gauge shotgun. Don't jump. They look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap. To say that LGBTQT people have no
civil rights.
No man has a right to raise a hand to a woman in anger. We have to just change the culture, period, and keep punching at it and punching at it and punching at it. It will be a big, no, I really mean it. And immediately change the law in the state of Delaware protecting transgender people. We have to eliminate the funding gap that exists between minority white and majority white and non-white districts. We have this notion that somehow if you're poor, you cannot do it. Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids. Man, you're hard to keep up with.
You can say that. But after a good workout, gotta drink up. All right. Otherwise, we're gonna be in trouble with Joe and Michelle.
Just let Michelle know I did it.
Same time next week?
Same time next week.
All right.
You got a real dilemma, Mr. President.
I can't go every day, can I?
Which you like better, these or these?
Joe, they're the same.
Capture different moods. I didn't get a chance to flash shift in the second. I was afraid I'd go through those guys. I said, no. I said, if we were in high school, I'd take you behind the gym and beat the hell out of them. Corruption. Trump was out there tweeting again this morning. I call him President Tweet. Well, Trump is pursuing a damaging and erratic trade war without any strategy, by the way. This guy is moving to foment hate. President Trump and the demagogues around the world, if Donald Trump is reelected, he doesn't want to shed light. He wants to generate heat, and he's stoking violence in our cities. What I'm going to do, if you give me an address, I'm going to write you a longer answer and tell you the exact things I would do, okay? Okay? Promise? I'll bet you're as bright as you're good looking. I tell you what. What's your favorite subject?
Creepy.
Journalism. Whoa! I just want you to know
Creepy.
I had permission to hug Lonnie. But it's up. By the way, he gave me permission to touch him. I'm sorry it takes so long, guys, but everyone knows I like kids better than people. But look. Hey, Marcy, how are you? Hi, Sydney, how are you?
Mary Ellen.
Hi, Mary Alice. Hi, Steph. So some of you guys got to get on the other side. Hi, good to see you.
So watch as he makes his way over to the girl.
I remember. My dad had an expression. I like you. Good luck this evening. Well, come on. Stand right in the middle. Okay?
Look at the way he's like grabbing the wife. Like,
And you can come over here, baby.
he's no, that's not the way you grab someone's wife.
Okay? And if you hold the Bible.
Pulls the kid over there.
Right, left hand of the Bible, raise his right hand, and we'll repeat after me, okay? Do you solemnly swear to support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that you will bear true, take this obligation freely
You can even see the wife. She's got the look in her face like, what the hell?
and that you
Like,
will
honey, don't let this guy touch me.
duties to the office upon which you're about to enter, so help you God.
And don't let him touch our daughter.
Thank goodness to see you. Come on, let's turn here and have a real picture. Okay? Sure you can.
The guy knows it. He's trying to get his family out of there. Joe Biden wanted to touch the little girl's head right there. And the mother just whisked her away. She's like, get us out of here.
Split 'em up here.
Okay, now watch him. So it looks like his target age range that he likes, that he creeps out on, are these young girls of, I don't know, maybe 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And so when they're like 15, yeah, 17, he doesn't really creep out on them as much. And if they're too little, he doesn't creep out on them as much, you know. But yeah, see how he's got the little girl. He gets her and he brings her over, and he's touching her, you know, touching that little girl. She's about to cut off maybe. Like, dude, like, get the fuck off me. Like, that's, the little girl knows. She's like, Daddy, please stop him.
We gotta look up top, guys, so he doesn't jump, okay? Here we go.
He's just trying to buy more time to continue to touch that girl. See his hand?
Well, take care of Grandpa, girls. It's a hard job, I know, but take care of it. That's what I tell my granddaughters and my grandson. Okay?
And see how he just showers her with attention. Like, it's crazy.
Thanks, man.
Got the princess here.
Hey, Nicole. What a beautiful dress. How old are you,
He's a
Nicole?
good man, even though he's an immigrant. He's a good man.
See how he pays all that attention to the...
You stand in the middle.
Stand in the middle.
We have something
And then watch, he's
common.
gonna grab the little girl.
Brighter and better looking. So if you hold the Bible so he can put his left hand on it, raise his right.
Okay, maybe not.
And we'll get this, we'll reenact it. Do you solemnly swear there is one more?
Wow. And I didn't know it, but you can see his dementia already happened. Look, he's gonna try to shake somebody who's imaginary. He's like, that's it for now. Wow, I didn't notice that. So this is 7 years ago, and he does the same thing. Recently, he's done that same thing. So 7 years ago, his dementia was already kicking in, because he was reaching for nobody that was there. There was nobody there. It was that he, you know, like, people saw it. They knew something was off, but you know. But yeah, that's crazy. 7 years ago. I believe it. Again, he shakes the kid's hand, and then he goes to shake nobody's hand. Like,
I like your name, Joseph. Good man.
he puts his hand out like there's nobody there. There's nobody there. Who are you putting your hand out to? Watch, he's gonna creep out on this dude's wife.
Hi, Caroline O'Neill. I'm Gene Finnegan's son.
See? He's like, get over here. He knows he's got that power right now. He can touch whatever he wants.
Look, man, I may be Irish, but I'm not stupid.
You're not.
You guys did a great job.
Thank you.
One more.
It was a
Come
great
on,
year.
come on. Campaign. All right. Just Scott. Just Scott. Come on, Scott. Then we're done.
All right.
These are family.
Hey, man, what's your name?
Around here.
Corey, man.
Yeah, and watch how he works his way around to this guy's daughter. And watch, he doesn't let her go. After he gets his hands on her, he does not let her go.
We got to catch up and tell stories. Yeah. I said, well, they usually come back to each one.
She's back. Did you go and see this?
Got his hand on her the whole time. See, he kind of pulls her in a little more. He's just really, you know. Like, what are you doing? You get your, you know. But see, look, he's all whispering in her ear, and this and that, whatever. You know, he's just trying to take it all in. He's trying to get as close as he can. And he's getting off on this right now.
Yeah.
Well, you can tell.
Don't give us a green. I love your Instagram. The Instagram.
So take a quick selfie.
I want to do that.
When you have to hurry, because they're senators waiting.
Yeah, he's just like, this one is, he's like, this is the best one of the night, or the best one of the day. He doesn't want to let it go. So they were telling him, like, hey, you got other people waiting. He's like, okay, and he's just trying to...
They want to get another shot.
Another shot.
You jump on this side.
See? You get over here. He separates them.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, and look at his body. His body's leaning towards her. They didn't want no other shot.
Thank you very much. Have a good. How many more you got?
See, he's continuing, like, he's just all the way down. He's stroking her arm. And this guy's sick. And then, okay, so he sees that little girl right there. And he's making his way over that way. And watch, once he gets his hands on her, that's pretty much it. He doesn't take his hands off, but he works slowly. He tries not to be so obvious. And boom, gets his hands on her. Puts both his hands on her. Look at her. She's just like, what the hell? Look at her. Stroking her hair. Like, what are you doing? Look at his hands. I don't know what the hell he told her, but he's probably pressing up against her, I guarantee.
Look up and send a photographer up top.
Again, that's him just stalling time, getting more time to touch this little girl and get off on it. Look, pulls her back. What the hell are you doing stroking her hair?
Dad's gonna stand pretty close.
No, so that's like his target right there. That's his age target, target age or whatever. Those are the ones he really, really likes. You can tell because he's really taking extra special interest in her. Look at her, like he still won't let her go. Finally he has to. Okay, he knows. Okay, so right here he's seen those girls. He knows they're there. So watch. He's making it seem like, oh yeah, everything's normal, everything's good, and then he gets to the girls. How are you? Look at him.
Coach, how are you? I got a chance.
So he's kind of, but yeah, you see where he's like, oh, how are you? And then he keeps going. He knows he has to keep going. There's a lot of eyes on him. But watch. I haven't seen this, but I bet you anything he's going to single those girls out. He's going to divide them from the family, or, separate them.
Okay.
Let's see here. Let's see if I'm right.
With us. Come on. You guys stand in here.
Little one, sit in the front. Yeah.
That's great. I got to show you a picture of my dog, Champ.
Absolutely.
I got to show you my dog, Champ.
Smile for the camera. Okay, wait, look right here.
Hey guys, I don't know if you're wrong with your grandma, but if I'm in trouble, you know who I'm with me? Billy.
He's like, get out of my way. He's trying not to be so obvious. He's like, if we can get him within arm's reach.
Okay.
We've gotten a lot of trouble.
But he's like, damn it, they're right there. I can get him. But he's trying not to make it so obvious. In his mind, it's like, oh, you win some, you lose some.
Okay? All right, well, come on. We'll take one with your phone.
We're going that way.
Of course, are you kidding?
Exit this way.
Sorry.
You exit any way you want. All right.
This way.
Now, you're going to take one with this phone?
I'm trying to fix my phone number. Okay, I'm so
So
sorry.
you got to take your time. This is not a problem.
Okay, all right.
This is a happy day.
This is his smoke screen. Look, I take it with boys and girls, and I just love the children.
So